Tes tes tes. Oke, sound check is good. Oke, everything seems good. Tadi dulu. One second. I need to drink first. Oke. Let's go. Hello, welcome back with me, Illyria Nix, and today we playing Genshin Impact. First of all, aku mau minta maaf dulu ya. Kemarin seharusnya kan aku yang main Genshin ya, tapi aku kecapean tadi malam dan aku sakit kepala soalnya nggak sempet tidur siang, jadi aku nggak bener-bener nggak fit buat stream tadi malam ya, kemarin malam. Jadi kita gantiin hari ini stream Genshin kalau bisa. Besok malam juga ya, minggu malam kita bakal stream Genshin juga. Aku sebenarnya mau stream Honkai Star Rail ya. Tapi kan kita masih questnya mentok ya. Main questnya kita mentok ya. Dan kita harus melakukan ngambil set quest. Jadi mungkin setelah aku selesai set questnya off stream, kita bakal lanjutin Honkai Star Rail-nya, main story-nya. Oke deh. Oh ya, aku juga harus nyoba ini ya. Nyobain klasiknya ya, kalsik, bukan klasik, kalix the VR simulatornya si Harta. Oke deh, kita hari ini kita adalah menyelesaikan questnya si Kokomi. Questnya Kokomi kalau nggak salah cukup menarik nih, soalnya kita kan walaupun Shogun udah berubah ya, si E udah berubah, relationship antara The Narukami Island sama Watatsumi Island kan masih kurang serak gitu, kurang akur. Jadi kalau nggak salah ini ceritanya Kokomi tentang ini deh, kita bakal menjalin relationship lagi antara Watatsumi dan Narukami, Shogunate army sama si Kokomi army-nya. Oh, Dejiro, ada apa nih? Oh ya, Kokomi kan ada di sekitar sini ya?
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really
Chapter,
gave it to the
selamat
Shogunate
sore.
Samurai in the Fire of Honor.
Ini pagi.
Oh, it's quite the show.
Sore, kamu ada di mana, Chapter?
Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I heard the people are a bit on edge this day. What's happened?
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over.
Yeah.
But people can't just snap back into normal life
again.
Pagi
dari mana ya? Pagi di sini. Aku tempatnya pagi.
It's gonna take some time.
Dasar
I
Chapter.
don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Okay. Watatsumi Island. Arisawa, Sakonomiya Samurai.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you?
I'm the captain of Swordfish too.
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
Here people are feeling unsettled at the moment, ya.
Unsettled?
Aku kan spider-in manekin kalau nggak lagi dengan manekin siang atau malam sama-sama gelap. Oh gitu, oke, ngerti.
Not that I would necessarily.
Pantesan bilangnya sore terus atau malam.
They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally. and I for one intend to make the
Oh ya,
most of it.
yang Inazuma. Iya, aku masih kejebak di Inazuma ini. Soalnya ada, ntar aku nanti liatin. Abis dialog kita liatin. Soalnya ada quest yang aku mau ambil, yang itu soalnya quest itu sangat menarik.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Nah, kita talk with Kokomi.
Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Oke. Aku mau ngambil quest yang ini nih. Perilous Trail ya. Intro chapter 2. Tapi untuk ngambil quest ini kita butuh questnya ini. Questnya si Ito sama story questnya Ito, Arataki Ito sama si Red Shogun. Aku masih terjebak di penjara bawah laut. Oh, kamu masih di apa ya, di tempatnya si Bang Roy di Fontaine. Kasihan. Ya. Aku untuk ngambil quest ini kita harus Imprati Kombrosa sama yaitu questnya si Raiden Shogun sama questnya Arataki Ito. Jadi tapi untuk ngambil ke questnya Arataki itu kita harus ngelesain questnya Kokomi. Jadi agak muter-muter gitu ya.
I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Bahamut, selamat datang.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back.
What's you? Anything to
Do you
report?
think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of our closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe.
Rumors
Welcome back to
will still
Watatsumi Island,
rumor.
Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
They are
Excellency should be in
betrayer.
the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Yeah, okay.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Oke. Sini ada Electroculus, tapi di mana? Halo Nada-chan. Oh, Nada-chan. Nada, kita udah lama gak ketemu ya. Waduh. Teman-temannya kamu datang ke stream pagi aku.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
Ada apa
I
nih?
knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent.
Tenryo Commission
You're
merchant.
as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Hold on. What is it?
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity.
Biasanya nggak bisa nonton stream pagi kan, soalnya sekolah ini mumpung libur. Libur akhir pekan ya. Nice.
Numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission.
Oh ya, Nada
behind
masih
the scenes.
sekolah ya. Aku udah lulus semuanya.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, We must give him the chance to explain himself.
Karena sakit
If he's
bisa nonton
guilty,
skip pagi.
of course,
Oh,
there
kamu
will be
kasihan
consequences.
Scepter. Ya
But
mudah-mudahan
if
cepet
he's
sembuh ya
innocent,
Scepter,
he
sakit
doesn't
ya.
deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We
Atau
deal
nanti
in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then
you spekulan.
But then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you?
We ran into some Fatui actually.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
Meski sakit tetap ngerjain tugas juga. Itu waktu
The
kuliah aku
Tenryou
juga kayak
Commission
gitu, nggak enak
colluding with
banget.
the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location.
So Yashiro
Kujo-sama
Commission
and
is
I will be
any
accompanied by
seat
our
as well.
guards. We will use the
Ya
talks
kita
to discuss
Yashiro
future
Commission,
plans
kami
in
satu clan
detail.
terlibat ini juga.
But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo
Gak peduli
clan and
diizinin
the Fatui.
izinin atau enggak, yang penting ngomong bosnya nggak peduli, padahal yang hari Sabtu masuk cuman dengerin evaluasi dan ceramah dia. Itu gak enak banget, aku juga gak suka waktu kerja. Ya, kakakku demam berdarah tetap maksa masuk kuliah demi absen katanya. Aduh, jangan. Demam berdarah itu sangat berbahaya. Mendingan istirahat yang panjang. Aku dulu pernah kena demam berdarah. Gak enak banget. Badannya meriang, sakit semuanya.
The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain
demam berdarah tuh demam berdarah lebih hampir tepat itu, tapi agak lebih sedikit complicated untuk demam berdarah. Udah habis jatah absennya, aman ambil kedokteran. Aduh, seharusnya dokter tahu lebih baik. Calon dokter maksudnya tahu lebih baik. Demam berdarah itu sangat berdarah. Gak pernah soalnya, dan semoga enggak. Jangan. Semoga enggak kena demam berdarah. Demam berdarah itu sangat menyakitkan. Ya, soalnya mungkin lagi nunggu ini kita jelasin demam berdarah sedikit ya. Yang setahu aku, demam berdarah itu kan disebabkan oleh nyamuk ya, Aedes aegypti. Nyamuknya unik. Soalnya warnanya kayak zebra, belang hitam putih. Dan penyakit demam berdarah itu atau dengue fever itu menyerang trombosit. Trombosit itu di darah itu sebagai zat pembeku darah ya. Pembeku darah itu jadi kalau kita luka, jadi darahnya itu membeku, keras lah, jadi kering gitu dan sembuh. Tapi kalau trombositnya itu diserang sama virus demam berdarah, itu darah kita menjadi kayak istilahnya encer gitu. Jadi trombositnya turun, konsistensi darahnya dari sedikit tidak bisa membeku. Makanya kalau disebut demam berdarah soalnya saat tahap yang kritis darah itu keluar dari mana-mana, dari hidung, dari mulut. Iya. Ya deh, nggak enak demam berdarah ya. Nggak enak, sangat tidak enak berdemam berdarah itu. Dan badan itu seluruh tubuh sakit banget. Efeknya progresnya 2,0 tertunda. Aduh, mendingan istirahat aja tadi seharusnya. Daripada maksain demam berdarah, sakit demam berdarah dan kuliah. Aduh, nggak enak banget. Ya udahlah. Itu sedikit penjelasan tentang demam berdarah yang aku tahu. Soalnya di keluarga aku sama adik aku juga pernah kena demam berdarah. Dan itu nggak enak banget.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright.
Oh, few things to
follow
teach
me.
us. What is it?
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Nah, teleport aja deh. Soalnya aku sendiri gambar sendiri. Oh iya, nggak enak juga. Ya, apa ya? Seraput juga ya. Ya, yang ngerti. There are Fatui there, Fatui agent in a Fatui camp. Lah.
This must be the Fatui
Mie yang
camp that the
ada di
merchant was
Genshin,
talking
Kokomi.
about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hillichar camp.
Kokomi.
Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Biasanya Kokomi biasanya disebutnya Kokofish, soalnya dia kayak ikan.
How are we supposed to
Aku sama kakakku dulu bareng kena demam berdarah. Aku di opname, iya ada aku juga di opname ya. Kakakku nggak pernah nggak mau tetap maksa kuliah berujung tepar juga dan di opname. Tapi tetap sambil baca jurnal. Aduh, kakak kamu dedikasinya kuat banget ya. Padahal dia calon dokter. Calon dokter harusnya tahu lebih bagus, tahu lebih baik lah. Oh, demam berdarah itu sangat berbahaya. Untung cuma di opname ya, nggak kenapa-kenapa. Aduh, kakak kamu ayah wae ya. Agak rada-rada ya. Rada-rada dedikasinya.
I think we have
Jadi
three
sama-sama di
options
nama.
available.
Iya.
Option 1. Take the king and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader
Terus
first,
yang nggak sakit juga
the
bisa
rest of them
diopname.
will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight.
Tergantung rumah sakitnya ya. Kalau
Option two.
rumah sakitnya bagus, mah diopname kayak tidur di hotel.
Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
I have superior combat
With
skill.
an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
Sekarang kakakku udah jadi dokter, terus Agustus kemarin aku tipes di opname. Ya ampun, kasihan banget ada tipes lagi di opname. Aku juga pernah kena tipes. Oh, nggak bisa makan. Di resnya kakak aku kerja. Masih. Oh, enak juga. Lumayan enak lah. Kerja apa ya di opname di tempat kerja. Biasanya ada yang ini sama kakaknya yang diperhatikan di opname. Biasanya artis demam sedikit minta nginep. Artis. Oke, surprise area.
There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities.
Dulu aku sempat kerja di rumah sakit ya, tapi cuma 4 bulan. Nggak tahan. Bukan nggak tahan kerjanya sih enak ya.
But I can still provide
Aku nggak
some
tahan
support.
ini akomodasi
I
di
certainly won't be
tempat
jumping
tinggalnya.
into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods.
biar bisa nge-art. Ya boleh lah.
Well met. Let's move.
Take this! There! Submit for judgment!
Uphill battle.
Lightning slash! Can't move it!
Rain outlines your fate.
Fracture!
Everything's so
Cyclone!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Oke.
went too far.
Kerja di rumah sakit, iya udah di luar ya. Aku udah keluar dari rumah sakit itu. Soalnya aku gimana ya? Aku bilang kan akomodasi tempat tinggalnya aku kurang suka.
One with my plan.
Aku jadi paranoid tinggal di tempat itu.
Allow me.
From whence you came. Confess! Take this!
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this.
No, my sword.
Oke.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them.
Indeed.
Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ.
Hey!
Paimon, dia just
I
standard.
must admit, I wasn't expecting
Kerja di
to
rumah
find the
jadi
Fatui
sakit ya
laying
udah
low
kerja di
in
luar
a
rumah.
village camp.
Ya betul juga ya, betul.
Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Let's check the.
So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat?
Well, they're for two, right? They live hard.
Whoa, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it.
Satu lagi, oh di sini. Bomb making.
Hey, look here. Could these belong to the
Ya udah nggak nyambung ganti.
Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem.
Joknya nggak nyambung ya. Ya nggak, aku nggak nangkep joknya, sorry. Back to Kokomi.
Kokomi!
Udah AR berapa? AR 49. Bentar lagi 50. Oh ya, udah level 50 malah.
I see.
Ya 50. Bentar lagi mulai L51, tinggal ikutin questnya, Ascension questnya. Tapi sebelumnya aku mau ke siapa namanya? Ke Sumeru dulu, mesti saya questnya di Sumeru. Abis itu aku mau level up my karakter sampai level 90.
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here.
Nyambung sebenarnya, cuma butuh waktu buat mencerna kalimatnya.
Ah,
nada ya, betul juga ya.
Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to
Oh,
him and
itu
let
juga
him
dari
go,
si
are
Scepter.
we?
Ya, tadi aku lihat deh.
It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Ya spekulan biasa lah gitu.
Everything.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped.
Oh.
The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Low energy?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back.
Waduh, sepuh udah di 80.
It'll be a race
Itu bukan sepuh, itu masih muda. Tiputku absurd. Tiput aku nggak diurus malahan. Debuan, ada sarang laba-labanya. Mau ngurus tapi malas aku. Malas ngurus tipotnya. Mungkin nanti aku coba di on stream ya. Kita ngurus tipot aku. Bisa jadi bahan stream yang bagus, ngurus tipot. Kita dapat kemana ya? Di sini aja deh. Tapi sempat nggak main beberapa waktu sama. Waktu itu aku juga sempat nggak main cukup lama Genshin, soalnya aku fokus main Final Fantasy 14. Tapi aku agak bosan sekarang main Final Fantasy 14, sekarang ganti main Genshin sama HSR. Aku juga main ini ya, main World of Warcraft, soalnya temen aku ngajakin. Jadi yaudah nggak apa-apa, sekalian aja. Dia juga yang mau bayarin shop aku, jadi enak-enakan lah. Kita temenan, makanya aku temenin. Aku tipenya gak kurus sama sekali, sama aku juga nada.
You got him back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
Not fully innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No.
Ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree.
Ngurusnya kebetulan gabut di bulan Ramadan. Oh, lumayan bagus tuh buat ngisi waktu.
The owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine
Waktu
priestess of
Ramadan
Kokomi
aku ngapain
Island,
ya?
I abide by the principle.
Aku main
of
WoW,
fair and
bukan,
consistent
main
rewards
Final Fantasy
and
14
punishments.
juga kalau nggak salah.
Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the
Ya,
most
waktu
serious
zaman Ramadan
allegations
itu aku
leveled.
masih stream masih
But this
sangat
does not
awal-awal
exempt you
ya.
from bearing the
Aku
consequences
masih
of your mistakes.
health
Wait a minute.
forming my bearing ya. Jadi
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners.
sukanya yang dap IN kah ya? Aku lebih suka dap IN.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, Maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw.
Biasanya pakai
Something is
dub
going
JP.
on between
Oh,
the
kamu biasa
Tenryo
pakai dub
Commission
JP.
and the Fatui.
Aku selalu pakai
I
dub
know the
English.
peace talks
Aku
are
bisa
coming
pakai
up,
dub English.
so please keep an open mind.
I understand
Dub
your
JP
concern.
aku walaupun bisa bahasa
I'll be sure to give it
Jepang,
further
aku kurang
consideration.
kurang
I'm
bisa
going to take
dengerin
these
bahasa
items
Jepangnya.
back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
Jadi walaupun ada gitu, ada JP-nya, jadi di ting aku kurang
Watatsumi
cocok.
Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien.
Jawab
to you.
JP Shop IN. Iya sih, betul juga sih. Kita bisa bisa belajar bahasa Jepang dari sana, tapi ya aku bilang kan aku untuk bahasa Jepang bisa sih, tapi untuk dengerin bahasa Jepang aku kurang bisa. Jadi kalau aku pakai dub Jepang itu kurang menikmati gitu. Kokomi? Kok diem aja?
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
Ah, I see. Thank you, Kokomi.
You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya.
Oh,
It
where
was
is it?
close to the statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized
I
the shogun's
see.
existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over
Captain
time.
Swordfish 2. Yeah.
Been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Swordfish 2.
Your Excellency.
Namanya
What
bagus sih
brings you out
sebenarnya,
this
tapi
way on
lebih
your busy
agak
schedule? Oh my. You're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay?
Kapan
All
ya
of our
ada
fates
panggilan
depend on
lagi
you.
dari Kokomi? Kayaknya nggak bakal ada lagi deh. Soalnya kalau kita habis quest dari Inazuma selesai, kita nggak bakal ketemu Kokomi lagi.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply
Sebagai
be
Swordfish 2,
declared.
ya mungkin nggak ya
If
habis
we
kita.
reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the
Yeah,
options
peace is
carefully.
hard. War is
Be sure to
easy.
proceed appropriately.
Starting war is easy. Starting peace
We're
is
all
hard.
counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Shiori, yeah.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Oh,
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
oh, Kokomi getting swarm.
Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Your Excellency.
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
Oh, puro Kokomi.
Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
Oh, you chat with the friendly people of alongside Kokomi. Oh, Kokomi kasihan.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Uh-huh.
Your Excellency, here you are.
Oh, the shrine maiden, what is it?
There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Huh?
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency.
Udah sampai rahasia Kokomi belum? Belum kayaknya.
Place them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yeah, oh,
yes,
Kokomi.
the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
Oh, Kokomi butuh istirahat.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you. But it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food.
Oh, Paimon, shut up.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Oh, Kokomi kelihatannya capek banget, kasihan. Point? Oh, desa. Oh, Watatsumi di sini ya? Di Sangonomiya Shrine. Aduh, toilet. Oke. Selamat chapter. I'll wait. Oke, kita tunggu dulu ya sampai jam 10 pagi besok. Ya, sinilah. Okay. We are here.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
Okay. After some more time.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Or is she just
That soldier over there.
overslept?
Are you looking for Her Excellency?
Yes.
I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
Oh.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Hope so.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Okay. Not from here. Shot from here. Near Boro Village as well. Her secret. Ini dia. Ini yang di bilang chapter rahasianya Kokomi. Ini di pohonnya. Pohonnya bagus banget.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
A way in? Mana tadi? Go to this place. Ow. Aku jatuh. Di mana tadi ya tempatnya? Oh, why again? Around here. Oh, itu dia. Kokomi? I'm back. Ada gua nanya. Jam 12 siang itu AM atau PM? Siang PM ya? PM. Siang itu PM. 12 siang itu PM. Di belakang tadi, padahal tadi tinggal nengok belakang. Iya, aku nggak ngeliat. Sorry, chapter.
I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
Oh, Kokomi.
You run out of energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Yeah, everyone can. Oh, Kokomi. Yeah, everyone was asking so much of you yesterday.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself.
Oh, Kokomi.
But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the divine priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the
good
process.
read on military strategy.
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me?
Oh sure.
Thank you.
You earn the rest, Kokomi, kasihan. Kan
really
Kokomi benar-benar
thinking
kecapean.
about
Suara aja
that
dari suaranya aja kedengeran.
Whoa, look at all these petitions. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
For once, Paimon give me a good idea.
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
Secret notes.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
That's just,
If we did, it's all Paimon's fault.
Give it here.
Kokomi secret.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Oh, Kokomi. Kokomi suka sama kita.
Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
Kokomi, aku ketemu bukunya.
Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to plan and plan the situation. Okay, this one kali. Attack when the enemy is weak, emerge when the enemy is black.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
Kokomi udah siap tidur nih. You read Kokomi her favorite military treatise.
Kokomi? Kokomi! Oh no, she's fallen asleep. What are we gonna do?
Let her sleep.
Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. She's got so much to do.
Let her rest for a while.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it's
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs.
Oh, Kokomi. Bahkan di mimpinya masih gitu aja.
Things are slowly getting better. Oh. Did you see?
You take a break together with Kokomi for a while more.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yes, you are.
You've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there. Should be enough to see me through the peace talks. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
Yay! Kokomi is ready. Di mana? Oh, di atas. Ini mah, oh, kita bisa lari. Aku hampir mau teleport ke sana. Itu dia tempatnya.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
Hey.
Great! We'll be rooting for you.
Yeah, go Kokomi. Kokomi walks with the banquet fire and start to give a speech.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
Di belakangnya ada Silly.
Our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Ooh, yay! After a while?
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
Sure,
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
Yeah, Fishmonger, Hirai.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish.
That's
During
good.
the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore.
That's good.
When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish.
Yeah.
It's freshly caught,
Eh,
so it's a
kita
bit,
dikasih ikan.
fishy. But it's fine.
Bit fishy.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
Come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks.
Gemes pas lihat Kokomi malu-malu ketahuan suka sama MC. Iya. Kalau nggak salah aku nggak tahu ya kalau di Mondstadt. Kalau di Liyue yang suka sama si MC-nya itu Kecing sama Ganyu. Di Di Inazuma, Yoimi yang suka sama MC-nya Yoimiya, Ayaka sama Kokomi. Yang di Sumeru itu yang suka sama MC-nya si, kalau nggak salah cuma si Nilu deh. Iya. Tuh. Oke. Kita tanya si Kabasawa, penjual sayuran.
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
What? Anything to report?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
Mm-hmm.
He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an end. Yeah, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information.
Yes, that's
if you
for the
still have
better.
questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, investigate the suspicious soldier. Puzzle.
This guy smells of booze.
Ah, he's drunk.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish too, right?
Yeah,
You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
What is Will?
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior. I'll answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Oh, unfair decision. This guy.
This guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation?
I know right, Paimon. I know right.
What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
Sure, why not?
We'll see about that.
Aggressive radical. Really?
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
What's going on?
We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui.
Oh, I knew it. It's just a rumor.
Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve.
No, please
Peace
don't.
talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will.
Tapi aku pakai MC-nya Lumin.
Oh. But we can put faith in ourselves.
Oh, Lumin.
Surely you agree with that.
Jadi agak aneh ya, agak rada-rada ya.
Makes sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
Yeah, you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation.
Tadi abis ngulang ke adegannya Kokomi malu.
Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I?
Untuk tetap number one. Untuk memang Piro 5 star yang cukup bagus ya.
Of the friends we lost in battle. Every time I
Sangat
see them
bagus.
there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt Decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sango Nomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
Too late? What do you mean? Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full
Menurut
story
aku
right away.
untuk DPS fire karakter yang paling pyro karakter yang paling bagus itu masih tetap si Bennett. Bennett itu bisa buat main DPS sama support. Jadi bagus banget ya. Dan Bennett itu aku suka juga karakternya. Untuk support yang paling unik itu si Goro. Goro tetap karakter kesukaan aku juga.
We found out a few things.
Tapi Goro itu khusus untuk support Geo. Jadi kalau mono Geo karakter, mono Geo team, jadi semua karakter Geo, ini bagus banget. Makanya sering banget tuh orang bilang pasangin Goro itu sama Arataki itu. Soalnya Arataki itu Geo DPS yang paling bagus. What's the matter, Kokomi?
I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozan means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozan's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert.
Waifu number 1 nggak peduli namanya mekanik. Oh, kamu suka sama Hutao ya? Pasangin Kazuha sama Shio bukan karena ngisi suaranya berharap gitu. Oh ya? Oh, aku kira bakal masangin Kazuha sama si Wonder, si Skara. Soalnya kan ceritanya kayak gitu. Ya, bisa juga sih. Aku mau sih dapat Kazuha. Aku udah dapat si Skara, si Wanderer sama Fenty juga. Bisa nggak ya aku bikin mono anemo tim?
Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Kokomi rush back to Summoner's Shrine and Victory Phase continues. Oke, kita balik ke ini ya, ke Sangonomi ya. Padahal nggak punya show, aku juga nggak punya show. Aku pengen punya show sama Kazuha juga. Kita nunggu lagi sampai jam 10. Udah pagi padahal. Udah jam berapa? Jam 5 ya. Next day? Besoknya dong. Iya si pengisi suara Kazuha bilang senangnya ada yang main Kazuha bareng Xiao dia oh gitu. Dia di pengisi suaranya Kazuha sama Xiao di real life-nya sahabat. Xiao pengisi suara gitu juga kedengeran bener-bener. Ya suara JP-nya ya. Iya, kedengeran, aku tahu dong. Udah pernah dengar kok suaranya Kirito sama suaranya Xiao. Hampir sama gitu. Kita kemana? Ke sini lagi. Ah, itu dia tempatnya. Di Victory. Ini bekas tempatnya Victory Feast tadi.
Well, the peace talks are upon us.
Pas ada tulisan next day bener ditunggu 24 jam ya bener.
Take this.
Kira bakal tunggu cuman berapa jam soalnya udah pagi juga.
These
Apa nih?
are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible
187
outcomes.
possibility
I
outcomes.
took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how the events play out.
Ada Furina yang mau join.
This is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation,
Armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostage.
Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Hyman suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
I'm become more
Glad
nervous
to hear
actually.
it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to let
Main
me hand?
playernya close Genshin terus buka pikiran harinya. Enggak lah, jangan gitu. Streamnya end aku dong kalau kayak gitu. Of course.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Kita ke mana nih? Ke Watatsumi. Iya, ke Watatsumi. Kita bisa dari sini. Terbang dari sana. Hujan lagi. Ada Electroculus di atas standard 3. Aduh, kayak enak banget. Kenapa aku sebutnya standard 3? Bukan hanya saja pohonnya itu kelihatan ada electric socketnya ya, tapi juga karena kalau kamu terlalu dekat di pohon ini kamu bakal disambar petir. Ya, betul kan kayak tadi. Oh, Kujusara udah di sini.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
We are the witness of the pit stop.
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
Kokomi and Sarah begin to their tit for
The
tat
first
pistol.
item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
Oh.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryo Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryo Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
Hopefully.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
That's true.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
Oh, that's harsh.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
Ada Katsu.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them.
Oh, come on. Already?
Protect Madam Kujo.
Oh, Paimon. Direktif jadi dilempar ke Paimon.
Number 16. No, wait. 67.
This Abri fault.
Which one is it?
Oh well, at least those two take it, yeah.
What scenario number is this in the directives?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. Situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation?
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
I see.
Her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil.
Kelihatannya asik tuh. Ah, nating selamat datang. Ya, kita lagi di
Every last one.
lagi ada ketegangan nih di pistolnya.
Responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madam Kujo. I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final
Tuh perbedaan pronoun no.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now.
No sama no enggak.
Should be smooth sailing from
Ya ampun, pronoun apa lagi tuh? Gak tahu. Apa emangnya apa?
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions.
Kita waktu cuma punya 30 menit lagi nih. Mudah-mudahan biar cepat ya eventnya selesai.
I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some
Mau belajar bahasa Inggris nggak? Aku udah tahu bahasa Inggris. Itu udah second language aku.
Lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Let's go back. Convince the troop together with Kokomi. Salah pencet. Kita balik ke Boro Village.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste? I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water, and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well. Then I hereby declare that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives.
Welcome.
I don't want to hear from any of you
Thank you,
again
Scepter.
until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination. And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this
Habis putar
opportunity,
dulu.
Your Excellency. We'll
Yeah, yeah.
report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand.
Hopefully, Kokomi, hopefully.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
Sure. Back to the hideout. Ah, Kokomi di luar di luar malah.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How are your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable job.
Do you think so?
Goro probably will be nervous as heck.
To be honest,
Especially if Yae Miko
still a
involved.
long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go, but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi
Oh,
Island?
Kokomi.
To keep me company for a while longer?
Oh, Kokomi. Oh. Yeah, sure, okay. Yay, quest complete. To be continued? Really? To be continued. Story quest. Kita cek memang ada story Kokomi yang kedua apa? Nggak ada. Adanya questnya si Ito. questnya udah selesai kan sebenarnya. Iya, selesai. Udah, questnya udah selesai. Kita bisa gacha nggak ya? Oh, kita bisa gacha. Apa yang belum nih? Complete quest complete other quest to continue. Ya kita tinggal questnya ini si Ito buat apa? Buat selesaiin. Ya. Abis itu mungkin aku bakal balik ke Liu ya, mau apa? Nyesain questnya si apa? Si Xiao. Just in case. Soalnya kalau nggak salah di ini quest yang ini Perilous Trail ini melibatkan Xiao juga. Bentar, kalau questnya itu namanya besok kita apa? Questnya itu selesai, terus Perilous Trail, quest Perilous Trailnya kebuka, kita bakal langsung ke Perilous Trail. Kita nggak usah gituin questnya si Xiao. Kalau belum ya udahlah. View detail. Ah iya. So tinggal questnya si itu ya. Ya, Taurus Irakundus. Story quest. Tinggal questnya si itu. Oke. Kita bakal balik ke Narukami Island, ke Inazuma City. Kalau nggak salah questnya itu mulai di sana deh. Dan waktu kita kayaknya udah mau habis ya, jadi kita end stream aja sekarang ya. Oke. End stream. Oh ya, tar dulu ya. Sebelum end stream ada yang harus aku lakukan sebentar ya. Kita dulu be right back dulu ya, sebentar ya, sebentar aja. Oh ya, by the way, ntar dulu. Oh, ya ampun, sorry. Apa ya? Aduh. Sorry guys, chatnya tadi nggak keluar. Jadi chatnya chapter nggak kebaca. Indah banget kampungnya Kokomi ya. Kampungnya Kokomi itu kayak kampungnya mermaid ya. Jadi kayak di bawah laut gitu. Aduh, banyak banget ya. Kapan aku punya segitu? Punya itu aja Primo Gym-nya. Kamu harus ini. Harus apa namanya? Harus grinding spiral abyss. Paling nggak di tingkat pertamanya. Itu lumayan tuh. Satu lantai di tingkat pertama spiral abyss tuh ngasih kamu 300 Primo Gem. Jadi lumayan yieldingnya. Dan kalau nggak salah ada di sana di spiral abyss satu tingkatnya itu ada sekitar berapa ya? Ada sekitar 6, ada 6. Iya, ada 6. Jadi lumayan gitu. 6 kali 300 1800 lumayan tuh buat satu kali pull 10 pull gitu. Ya, lumayan buat sekali pull itu. Oke deh, sampai di sini dulu ya streamnya ya. Soalnya waktunya juga udah mau habis. Sorry, ini agak agak pendek ya. Soalnya aku tadi telat mulainya. Aku suka gemes nge-pull sama. Sama waktu itu aku mau nge-pull Bennett dapatnya Yunjin. Terus aku mau nge-pull Yula dapatnya malah justru mendapat si Mika sama si Toma. Ya udah deh, sampai di sini dulu ya. Ya. Ya tadi sorry ya, tadi aku agak pendek sih stream hari ini, pagi ini. Soalnya tadi aku agak telat ya. Start streamnya soalnya tadi tiba-tiba ini Genshin-nya minta update. Ya, Otsu ya. Kita bakal ketemu lagi besok besok malam ya, Gorilla. Bennett udah si 6. Wah, iri. Bennett aku masih si 0. Baru dapat soalnya. Soalnya nanti malam aku ada kelas online jadi nggak bisa stream. Jadi aku kelas online bentar lagi selesai kok. Jadi hari ini sama hari Senin itu kelas online aku. Jadi setelah semua kelas online udah selesai, aku bisa stream sesuai jadwal biasa lagi. Ya, oke deh. Kita bakal ketemu lagi besok Gorilla ya, kalau ada waktu, benar-benar ada waktu ya. Besok malam hari Minggu. Jadi sampai ketemu besok malam. I will see you and goodbye. Bye semuanya. Bye.